Yay, she's here.
Hello, hello.
Look at how beautiful you look.
Thank you. Look at how beautiful you guys look. How is everyone?
Wonderful. It
Wonderful.
is, it is such a joy to be with you. It's just lovely.
It's such an honor for you guys to accept me on here and to invite me to live stream with you. It's remarkable. I really appreciate it.
Oh, Devon, you're doing so many amazing things. So many amazing things. You're such an example for so many people to follow. So it's a joy to be part of this. It's a joy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I definitely have so many questions for you, and you know, I know my followers are definitely very intrigued because I've added your practices to my training lately, and all the breathing exercises and all the positivity and how we can use social media to spread a positive influence and love on the world. And so when Renata, what a beautiful person and soul and everything, when she was able to introduce me to you, and I was able to meet you, and it was life-changing for me. So I'm excited to really ask you a couple questions, and if you guys have any questions, I'd love to answer. But it's really cool to see your guys' face and everyone's smiling. So I love it. I love it. So
Go ahead.
Dr. Levy got used to this, so every time we come live into Instagram or Facebook, as I told you before, he's very camera shy, and
That's okay.
even doing this is like breaking out of his comfort zone. So we're gonna let you lead the way.
But I love Devon, so it's fine.
Thank you.
He always says like he's so amazing. He does love you very much.
Well, thank you. I love you guys. So I wanted to start off. I mean, Nam in general, I've been training my whole life, and I never knew what Nam was until I met Lavinia, and I met Renata, and I met Elena, and I met your whole team.
Yeah.
And then I started really find out what Nam was. But I would love to hear your words on what Nam is.
Nam is the divine power that is manifested in a sound current. In essence, when I'm speaking to you right now, I'm using speech. So when the tongue and the lips come together in intercourse, they give birth to a child. That child is called speech. So when we talk to each other on a human level, we use speech. And the problem is, if I speak to you in French, and if you speak French, you will understand me. If I speak to a person who has a different language, then I have to speak in their language. So speech is a form of communications, and it's a beautiful form of communications, but it is limited because of the differences. Nam is above speech. Nam is what you call the divine word. It's a divine form of communications. So at the level of speech, we can talk between each other, humans, and with Nam, you talk to the entire universe. You talk to the mineral kingdom with Nam. You talk to the vegetable kingdom with Nam. You talk to the human kingdom, animal kingdom, human, and you just move all the way up the ladder. Another way to explain it, Nam is a configurations, a permutations of a combinations of sacred words that are combined in a way to direct and redirect the energy of the body in order to create self-healing within the body. So it's pretty much you're vibrating the sound current, you're doing it in such a way as to bring within the body, you bring within the body, it's a technology that bring within the body such communication between all the system, between the sympathetic nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system, and then the body goes into balance.
That's an amazing answer. I absolutely love it. And I love taking your guys' classes and the breath work and all the breath work. And I would love to know, for everyone watching, what simple breath work people can do to better themselves, better their brain, because as you say, breath is the king of the mind. And so I've been implementing the 3-point breath, but I would love for you to maybe expand on why the 3-point breath is so beneficial to the human body.
This is a great question, Devon. You know, breath is everything. Breath is our primary food. When you come to the earth, to be alive, you have to breathe. The breath is a guardian of our life on the earth. It's the basis of our life. It is our primary food. The universe is continuously feeding us with breath. It is so powerful that we still have to yet discover the mysteries of breath, because breath is everything. And regardless of, for us to be able to do anything in life, we need the breath. You have to be able to breathe to be able to do anything else. You have to be able to breathe to interact with people. You have to breathe to be able to eat. You have to breathe. So breath is the basis. Now, when it comes to understanding the mind, because the mind is very important, and you want to be able to take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, even your health, even working out, which you're doing so beautifully.
Thank you.
The breath. Now, the mind, the human mind, always follows the breath. Always follows the breath. That is why you said so beautifully, the breath is the king of the mind. Now, if you can control your breath, then you can control your mind. If you can control your mind, then you can control your reality. Now, we say, I think, Descartes, the philosopher, he said, I think and I am, which means whatever you think, which means your mental attitude, eventually is reflected in every aspect of your body, even every muscles and every aspect of your being, including your life. So your mind is extremely important. For that reason, breath is very important. So when your breath is strong, your mind is strong, your body is strong, your spirit is strong, and then your immune system is strong. When your breath is weak, your mind is weak, your body becomes weak, your spirit weak, you're more vulnerable, the immune system is weak, so you're vulnerable to all kinds of disturbances. So whatever you do, the breath must be the basis of it. When you're working out and when you use the breath, you're spiritualizing, which means you're bringing the spirit in working out. Because within the breath, in the breath, you have the seat of human consciousness. Now, the 3-point breath is a basic breath. Now, there are thousands, we have thousands of techniques of breath, so many of them, Devon, so many. But the secret of life is we can never underestimate the power of simplicity, because simplicity is divinity. And 3-point breath is a simple breath that is divine, because it is based upon your capacity. You inhale to a count of 10 if you can, or 15 if you can, or 20. Hold the breath to a count of 10, 15, or 20. Exhale to a count of 10, 15, to 20. What it does is, by breathing this way, you eventually come closer and closer and closer to your center. Because the less breath you take per minute, the closer you come to your center. When you do this breath, when of course you're counting, it brings you progressively closer to your center, but in a very comfortable way. But at the same time, you strengthen your lungs, you take care of your glandular system, your nervous system, you get to have baby blood, you get to be much younger. So it strengthens you. So you can do 10 count on inhale, hold and exhale, or you can increase it. And when you become extremely good, you can inhale for 20 seconds, hold the breath for 20 seconds, exhale for 20 seconds. At that level, it's extremely, extremely difficult for any disease to survive within your body. Already 8 breaths a minute, 8 to 7 breaths a minute, your body starts healing. 4 to 2 breaths a minute, your divine gland, which is your pituitary gland, pineal glands, are activated. And they activate in such a way that you start to have a much deeper understanding of things, and your awareness is increased. And then you make proper decisions, which means it gives you what they call emotional intelligence, doing the right thing, you know. So the simple breath is the one that you said. Inhale to a count of 20, hold to a count of 20, exhale to a count of 20, or inhale to a count of 10, hold to a count of 20, 10, exhale to a count of 10. So you go at your own pace. We found the simplest way to do it without getting completely confused is we have a prayer of love, peace, and light. As you inhale, mentally, you recite the prayer of love. Love before me, love behind me, love at my left, love at my right, love above me, love below me, love in me, love my surrounding, love towards the universe. You do that when you hold the breath with peace. When you exhale, you do that with light. So you have a chance to surround yourself with a vibration of love and then spread that in the universe. You do the same with vibration of peace and spread that in your surrounding. You do that with the vibration of light and spread in your surrounding, because our surrounding is an extension of us. If your surrounding is miserable, you will be miserable. If your surrounding is happy, you will be happy. So by spreading that vibration in our surrounding, we're creating the conditions for our happiness.
And now that you just led into my next question, that was really good. Vibrations and how you come up with your music, because when I was introduced to your music, I didn't understand it, but I now listen to your music every single morning. I go through my prayers and then I listen to your music. That's my God's honest truth. That's what I do every morning. And I put my earphones in and I listen to your music and the vibrations. And I try to explain it to people, but I don't want them to misinterpret what I'm saying. So I would love for you to explain the thought process you go through when you create this beautiful music and the vibrations.
Music is everything. Life is musical. The entire universe is musical. Music is the way of the heart. Music is the way of love. The entire universe, whether we understand it or not, is a manifestation of love, because the Creator is love. The Creator and love can never be separated. And music moves you in your heart, because a human being cannot live without the heart. But the human heart cannot live without love. And music is the language of love. It's a language of the heart. And love is the mother of life. So music brings life. Where there is music, there's life. Music is the fastest way for humans to connect, because it brings people together. There is no fight. It's just people just come together when the music is right. So by producing music, you have to move in the altered state of consciousness, but you have to merge with love. Because a human being without love is a land without water. You need that love. And when you're producing the music, if you cannot feel it in your heart, then everyone else will not feel it in their heart. Because in our head, we're all separated. But all human beings meet at the heart. This is the place, because the heart is a place where the heaven kisses the earth. It is our center. Now, music is vibrations, and nothing is as powerful as vibration, because the entire universe is vibrations. So when you're producing music, especially with sacred word, because sacred word is sound. Sound, you use sound based upon the principle of in the beginning was the word. So words are vibratory. Sound is vibratory. And vibrations create atom. And atom generate life. Therefore, When you create the music with the principle of vibrations, you can create a platform for life. Now, when the vibrations, disease or low frequency is low vibrations. High frequency is high vibrations. Vibration destroy viruses. Vibration destroy bacteria. Vibration create viruses. Vibration create bacteria.
Ah, okay.
Vibrations create good health, but vibration create disease. It's all vibrations. So the music has to be produced in such a way as to redirect the vibrations. Redirect it in a way to generate love, because where there is love, there is life. Where there is love, there is health. Because love is a source of life. Love is a source of light. Love is a source of health. Love is a source of strength or beauty. It is a source of everything. Love is the key and the door to everything. It's a science that is misunderstood. And when you think of love, this highest love that I'm speaking about, that science, we're speaking of the highest vibration ever available in the universe. And music should be produced with that. And this is how we produce our music. This is the music you're merging with every morning. And
Every morning.
You're tapping into it because your heart is already responding to that vibrations and that frequency. And this is where we all need to go, because this global pandemic is forcing us to embrace love. We have to unite in order to be able to make it. We have to connect. So when the vibration is high in the production of music, it will disintegrate all disharmony, all harmony, all energies that are disharmonious. They will disintegrate. But at the same time, it happens so gracefully, so smoothly. It happens with light, because music is love. Love is the mother of light. Where there is light, you cannot find darkness.
I love that. I love that.
All of
Now,
that to say how he produces music. You see, it's
that
always
was
romantic.
it blows my mind, and you made such a good point, Dr. Levry, on I'm addicted to the music. So every morning it's, if I'm maybe waking up and I feel a little negative, or I feel off, I immediately throw on the music, and it's yeah, I mean, it's the vibrations that I'm just like, okay, it's positive, and it just throws positivity back in my life. It helps me refocus on what today is going to hold, and it helps me.
Devon, I want to add, which is, I just love the question you're asking, because I'm enjoying this interaction. In production of music, there are the two principles you have to take into considerations. There is sound as the mother of nature, as the rhythm as the father of nature.
Mm.
These two principles have to come together harmoniously, because everything is rhythm. In your body, your breath is rhythm. The circulation of your blood is rhythm. The way your glandular system, it's all rhythm. So we have to be able to combine sound with rhythm. The rhythm has to be right. Rhythm, with the right rhythm, you can create health. Certain rhythm can destroy your glass. Rhythm is powerful, which means you have to work with the mother of nature, the father of nature. When you bring the mother of nature and the father of nature together beautifully, it's called music.
Wow, that's deep. I love that. My next question is the significance of day number 31 and Love Heals, and why it all comes together.
Oh, we have to do something. This global pandemic is unparalleled. There's a lot of it's causing a lot of mental stress.
Mm-hmm.
It's causing a lot of emotional stress. a lot of physical stress and a lot of financial stress. On top of it, there's the physical distance. So we can no longer, we have to socialize, find various ways of socializing, you know, which means connecting emotionally. But humankind, as us as human, we are wired to connect. We're craving for a hug.
Yeah.
Human being is an emotional entity. We're born to love and be loved. The whole experience of life, we're born to love. People die in order to learn not to hate. So love is important. So the distance and the stress is having tremendous, is causing a tremendous impact, devastating impact on us as humans. And the virus is new on the planet, even though when you move into the advanced, when you look at it from a different standpoint, everything that is not based upon love, everything that's not based upon wisdom, everything that's based on truth is collapsing progressively before our eyes, which means a new world is being born. But the process is painful. But at the same time, there is no growth of consciousness without pain. There's no birth without pain. But we have to take care of ourselves. So the medical community is trying to find out what to do. The scientific community is trying to find out what to do. Nobody in the world, as of yet, know what to do.
Correct.
When you don't know what to do, when all of the options are still trying to figure out what to do, we have to lean upon the highest vibration ever known in the entire cosmos. That is love. Nothing is as powerful as love. And I'm talking about divine love. So what we're doing is all of us are coming together on May 31st. All of us. You bring your friends, your loved ones, all of us. We've already done those kind of massive classes, massive gathering. We are adding hundreds of thousands of people. We've already done that before.
Which is incredible. I see it and it blows my mind. I'm so excited for it. But sorry, go ahead.
Now we're coming together. We have to come together. We have to bring all of our hearts together. On that day, on that hours, all of us are coming together. We bring our heart, the love of our heart are coming together in order to generate a lot of light in the entire universe. So we're going to change with spiritual principle our molecular vibration, and then we're going to align ourselves with the superior laws of nature, and we're going to raise our frequency. In so doing, we'll raise the frequency of the city that we may be in, the country, the continent, and the world. So when a group of people collectively come together, the way we're doing it, we can shift human consciousness. It's the lowest vibrations can impact the highest vibration when it's done with spiritual law, when the laws are done perfectly.
Wow.
And something has to be done. And nothing is as powerful as love. Love is the answer. Love is the answer. When you have no other answer, you go to love. It's the key in the door. The human heart with the love is so powerful that the divine, the entire universe has to respond. Because love is the one thing that makes the creator completely mellow.
Mellow. That was one heck of an answer. That was unbelievable. Now we keep speaking on, what we're going through in the world. And last time I was with you,
Yes.
I gave you a hug, and you spoke to all these people in Los Angeles on little tricks. I remember it like clear as day. Lavinia was sitting right next to me, and she was taking her notes down on the little tricks that we can do as humans to help prevent the virus, and little tricks you had. And it blew my mind with the research. And and the tips. And I would love for you to share that, the hot water and everything that you shared with us that day. I would love for you to share some tips.
Oh yeah, you know the question is so good. Because of what's happening, we want to go back to nature. We want to go back to the natural ways. It's enough. Nature is so powerful, and we have various systems, various spiritual laws involved in the process. All we can do is strengthen our body. All we can do is make, on top of all the advices of the authorities, which is washing your hands, wearing a mask, doing all this stuff, there are certain things we can do. Number one, I already spoke about the breath. The virus attacks the lungs. It attacks more than the lungs. It attacks the various system of the body. But the lungs is, and when you talk about lungs, you talk about breath, and then disconnect life through the heart. So we want to strengthen our breath, our lungs. You want to make your lungs extremely strong. And for that, you need two things. Number one, you need not to smoke. Because when you smoke, you're going to weaken your immune system. Okay. It's not going to work in your favor right now. If you want to smoke, wait till the virus, we have an answer of the virus, and then you can start.
I don't smoke.
But right now, it's better to just take a break, take a vacation from it. The next thing is, when you have strong breath, you're going to have strong lungs. Now, there are many, many techniques, a lot of them, various techniques. But the principle here is this. When you're inhaling all the breath inside you for a long period of time, you strengthen the lungs. There are three levels: lower lungs, the middle lungs, and the upper lungs. Today, I would like to share a few things. Okay. The breath, the 3-point breath, is very simple. You do it. The best technique is the heart mudra, which they can just get it on the index finger at the base of the thumb touch the two middle fingers. Here you go. Perfect. Why? Okay. The virus attacks the lungs, and then eventually through the heart, it'll disconnect. So it creates a disturbance in the exchange of carbon dioxide and then oxygen. As long as you do this mudra, this end posture, you're continuously clearing your heart. You're strengthening your heart. With the breath, you're strengthening your lungs and you're protecting your heart. This is your seat of life. You're protecting life in you. So every day with this simple practice, 3 minutes minimum, or you can extend it to 10 minutes, 3 times a day, or when you feel like you need your center, you will protect your lungs, you will protect your heart. Most importantly, you'll take care of your glandular system, your nervous system, and your blood. So it's a simple practice, but it's a very powerful practice. Very powerful. So the breath, you want to do that, and this end posture is the best end posture ever known to humankind when it comes to dealing with the heart. Nothing come close to it, because as long as you do that, heart attack stays out of your life. Any heart disturbances will stay away from your life. There can be any clogging of, you make any form, you're completely removing that from your life. So that's the breath. The next thing is this. It's very simple. You have to take care of your liver. When you talk about stress, you're talking about your liver. Now, the simplest remedy for the human liver is hot water. It is as simple as hot water. Now, some people may say, what is he talking about? I mean, why not these complex medications and this and that? It is a science. Drink hot water. The great mystics, when they're faced with this kind of challenges, they will work with hot water. Hot water is what they call the hand of the Creator, the hand of the Creator. When nothing works, you got hot water. Why? Because within the water, it's called hot because you have fire and then water. So you have fire and water within hot water.
Okay.
So when you drink it, you will feel it first in your digestive system. Next, you'll feel it in your chest, if you pay attention. Then you'll feel it in the brain. These are the three parts that correspond to what they call in Hebrew Kabbalah the three mother letters, which mean that as long as these three parts of the body are together, you'll maintain life. You can go to war, you can lose your hands, your feet. When the three parts are together, you'll be okay. If anything happens to these three parts, you're gone. So hot water takes care of your liver, and then it allows you to deal with all the stress that may come. It makes the body, by taking care of your liver, it allows your liver to purify your body. Because the liver helps you purify your body. So when you take care of your liver, you're purifying your body. But most importantly, it is taking care of all of your kidneys. And then the water of the kidneys will make the fire of the heart stable. So you take care of the kidneys, the heart, and the liver.
Wow. That's incredible.
So it will help you.
I love it. I don't want to. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm like so intrigued.
There is so much I can share.
I know. I love it. There was something else on oh, what was it? It was some type of plant that you can somewhat roast and then bathe yourself in, that you were talking about.
Oh, I see. Good.
Yes.
No. No. Actually, let me give you a better formula.
Okay. Oh, let's go.
Bring into your diet a tea that is a combination of star anise with chai tea, because within it you have clove and all the basic things that you need. So that's a good tea to take because it's warming and it brings into your body the vibration of the sun. So the formula, Renata will probably just create something for people to have access to. They'll coordinate with you so that your listeners can have access to it.
Yes.
And the other thing that they can bring to the diet is hibiscus tea. I call it hibiscus tea. Hibiscus tea. It's good to add to your diet. And the last thing I would like to share today is sweet wormwood. Add it to your diet.
Sweet warm wood.
It's very bitter.
Yeah.
But it's not sweet, it's bitter.
Ah, interesting. That's incredible.
Yes.
I love everything you guys are doing. I highly recommend to anyone that's in Los Angeles to go to Nam Yoga. Renata is unbelievable. Dr. Levry, Elena, your whole team is it's so positive, and I try to spread as much positivity and love on social media because, you know, right now where we're at in the 21st century, no one's looking up at billboards anymore. Everyone's looking at their phone. And in any way we can get in front of people and spread positivity, we try to. And I think, you know, with these major social media platforms like Facebook, like Instagram, like TikTok, if I recommend anyone out there, if they can add love, positivity to their captions, into what they're posting, it'll make a drastic difference in the world. And you guys are, I see you guys as the heart of it. And so I really appreciate you guys having me on and bringing me in. And thank you for answering all the questions that, you know, I had and answering them to everyone that's listening. So I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I hope to see you soon.
We cannot wait to see you. I mean,
thank you.
It's just, it's lovely to be able to talk to you on this platform. And of course, you can see I'm not used to it. I'm learning to do it.
You did awesome. I mean, I don't know if you saw, I saw Renata looking at me, but I'm so in tuned to you guys. It's so intriguing what you guys have to share and the difference that you've made in my life in general I never did the breathing my whole life, and I've now added it in, and it's made a drastic difference in how I feel. The music has made a drastic difference on how I think about vibrations and how I think about positivity, especially in the morning. And then just meeting you guys, and you guys, every time I've seen you, you always have a smile on your face. And I think everyone needs to smile more than frown. And so I really appreciate you having me on. I don't want to take too much of your time, but
thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for what it is you're doing. It's incredible. You're doing amazing work out there.
It's the marathon.
I saw you on the marathon. I was impressed. I said to you, I said, "Wow, it's incredible. It's incredible." It's incredible.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the kind words, guys.
I'm everybody then to be with us on the 31st. In any post, like even Devon, like anybody that wants to share, like what love is for them. Hashtag love heals. Tag Dr. Levry. Tag you. And the idea is that on the 30th, that is the day that precedes the 31st, we can just bombard everywhere in social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere that exists with the vibration of love. So even if you don't want to come on Sunday, on the 30th, just like come into here and then say, love is this for me, like hashtag it. So then it's trending, and everybody, when they open their Instagram or whatever, is like, love, 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 love. And then people say, what the heck, what is going on with love today? So love is really everywhere. This was Carolyn Murphy's actually, vision. She said that it would be wonderful that we have like everywhere, when they open their phones, when you see trending, things that are trending, that it should be love. So this is the invitation for everybody that you connect with, people that you know, and everybody that is here today. I know there's a lot of our namis from around the world, that they are asking you to even take your shirt off.
No.
Like, behave, ladies.
Oh, you're making me blush now.
I'm reading the comments. But thank you so much. God bless you. And we're here to help you.
Thank you.
We love you, Devon.
Much love. So much love going toward you guys and everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao.